I've listened to the commentary from colleagues, and I want to make it very clear that the past arrangements must be seen for what they were. Political accommodations, not any constitutional obligations. And that must be very, very clear. In this democracy, our democratic architecture allows for Parliament's function to be in a manner consistent, not only with the standing order, but with the sovereign will of the people, a people who made certain decisions on September 3rd. And when they made those decisions, the decisions allowed for a composition, permit me, for the composition of Parliament, which always has at least one side having a majority, whether slim or wide. And because of the democracy, you do have conventions, but you have the flexibility as things evolve to review, restructure, and to make decisions. And I would say that the decisions made in terms of the chairmanship as they are now reflect an effective balance, where you see the PAC and the PAAC still chaired by the opposition, and those are the committees that have specific connectivity to financial accountability and fiduciary matters, while the others are more policy and legislative, and those are actually effectively chaired by the government and may lead to greater balance and efficiency. And I'm glad that the member said what he said a while ago, that it's my interpretation, and that is what is allowed in a democracy. A democracy, permit me, a democracy is not static. It is a creature, it is evolving. And as long as whatever you are effectively doing does not offend or contravene the standing order, the laws, or the Constitution, permit me. You have your opinion, and I listened. Listen to me, and then thereafter you can tell me if I'm speaking foolishness. Now, as I was saying, Mr. Speaker, as long as it does not contravene the standing order or the laws, it is the governing party, the majority in the Parliament, that has the responsibility of making decisions in how best it can see the efficiency of the committees. Now the question then is, if we see this to be improved coordination and a balance, because we still have the opposition chairing two of the committees, particularly the critical ones that relate to fiduciary matters, then the question is whether or not it offends or contravenes the standing order. In my opinion, Mr. Speaker, it was noted that the member spoke to Section 75, and the country must be very clear in understanding the distinction in law and legislative interpretation between the words may and shall. And here, where it says may, that is a discretion. Discretion meaning there's no obligation. As I said before, you're talking about political accommodations. Matter of fact, what is being proposed by the opposition now is a matter of entitlement. Almost as if they believe there's a parliamentary entitlement to chair. There is none. There is none. There is none. And the other matter relates then to the issue, Mr. Speaker, of 68.
Member.
I want clearly to understand what the point of order is, please.
Just a minute.
So, Mr. Speaker, the member is misleading the House because there are two separate matters that are being discussed. One is about chairmanship and the other is around the membership. And in what he has said just now...
That is complete rubbish. Listen, a point of order to the point of order. A point of order to that point of order.